Hello, everyone. So I am, as promised, creating a video so that you have a sense of what I'm looking for as far as what makes a good PowerPoint presentation. Like I said before in the part 5 that I posted in the classroom, you can make your presentation in PowerPoint, you can make it in Prezi, you can make it in Google Slides. Doesn't matter to me. If you have any questions about any other type of presentation software you want to use and you want to ask me, go for it. No problem with that. But here I'm actually going to use a previous group presentation that was shared in 2018. I took the names out, of course, because sometimes people know people, and I want to make sure that the privacy is protected. So, what I'm going to do is actually go through these slides, and I'm going to essentially share what my feedback is, what I like, what I don't like, and then I'll make changes so you can actually see what I would do to um, take this presentation to the next level, make sure it's more interactive and more engaging for the audience. Okay, so this presentation focused on the drinking water in high schools here in New York City, mainly in Brooklyn. It's 3 high schools, and it was a group presentation by, I believe, 3 students who all went to 3 different high schools. So yeah, so as far as the title page, this is totally fine. Um, what I like about it is that it's a very simple design. It is not something that would be very hard on the eyes. And the way you can tell that something would be hard on the eyes is if you have, let's say, a slide with a white background with black text. That is the worst kind of PowerPoint you could put together. Um, so to look here, you can look at the design section. Um, and these are a list of templates that are available in PowerPoint. What's really nice about PowerPoint is it does give you a nice preview to see what it looks like without having to click through. And you'll notice how some look great and others don't look good. So this is a great example here that I was talking about where you see the white text or the white background with the black text. You see that with my name, Professor Anderson, June 18th, 2018. It's very hard on the eyes. And then if you have a slide that has a lot of patterns in it, that can also be really hard on the eyes. And that's what you can see here. Makes it difficult to read the title. And that's what you don't want. You want it to be very simple for your audience to be able to read everything that is on your slide. So I actually would not do anything to this first slide. Now, this next slide. So of course it says that New York City is known for having one of the best water quality. Um, our fresh and clean water is sent to us from one of our 12 large upstate reservoirs and 3 controlled lakes. So a couple of things. This is not a research question, and so because of that, this should actually be a set of main points to help guide the speaker in what they actually want to say. So, first thing I would do is actually divide this up and turn this into bullet points. So, let's go back to home, bullet points here. And then I would edit this first sentence. Let's see, New York City is known for having one of the best water quality. This actually is not grammatically correct. So this is how I would summarize it. Um, New York City water quality. And then for this bottom one, our fresh and clean water is sent to us from one of our 12 large upstate reservoirs and 3 controlled lakes. So first, that's wrong. It's actually 19 or 18 reservoirs and 3 controlled lakes. but that's neither here nor there because you're not focusing on drinking water. So what I would do to change this sentence, because again, you want to use your main points so that you can talk about those points to your audience. I would say that the New York City drinking water drinking water source. Okay. So for this first topic sentence or topic phrase here, you have New York City water quality, and then the next one is New York City drinking water source. And if you need a little bit of guidance, what you would do here is you would just indent it and say 19 reservoirs and 3 protected lakes. Sometimes it's hard to remember numbers when you're nervous, so you just put them in your slides. Makes it easier for you to remember what you want to say. And actually, I'll add one more. 3 watersheds located in upstate New York. Okay. Next thing I would do is change. There's a lot of spacing between this, this, and this, and really even between here. So what I would do is actually highlight, especially this part, and then go to line spacing, reduce it to 1, and that'll reduce it a little bit so that it's not quite so uneven when a person is actually looking at this. So that's how I would summarize this slide here. The next